Check it out, that's the Orbiter 3, Lunar Orbiter 3, when it flew over some part of the moon that, well, this image is so amazing. It's just like the one from the Enceladus moon by the Cassini orbiter, except that this one shows a lot more because you're looking at the the reality that this is constructed with crystalline structures, and that's why the astronaut was translucent, because you're gonna see something here that it shows the exact same effect. Look at this thing right there. It's like a city grid. Like, you see the geometry right there. Check it out. When you click on the image, it becomes huge. Then look at that. There's I was just looking at this image when I was comparing the heel with that of the image recorded by that guy on the road on Groom Lake area. Now what you're gonna see here, look, I'm gonna show you how this thing becomes crystalline. Look at that right there. See, look at that. The bright part is semi-solid. But you can see those vertical columns that are evenly spaced with so many, I mean, millions of those. And this thing is like it's like some kind of a crystal encased thing that is, if you don't understand this, it's difficult to explain, because what I'm looking at is, you can see this thing right here that goes into space. All this is like a crystalline. It goes all from the front to the back and side to side. The entire solar system is encased in these crystalline structures. Look at the vertical columns right there. That, you see this tubby deal right there, and the other one, but they're like translucent, transparent, and then you see through it. But this is all over the place. Look at this tube right here that goes from here to here, then it goes down. And then you see the same thing. Look how it branches out. It's insane, man. It's just insane. But if you really put your brain to it, look, that's the thing that look like those two rocky looking things on the top of that ridge. See, look, the twin, exactly like those over there on that, in Nevada, in that place. See these two roundish things? Look. And they go like that, exactly like those. Look. But you can see through it. And then you see this dark deal here. It looks like a submarine parked right there. But there's not just that one. There is one on top of the ridge. Now look at these vertical tubes right here. You can see many of them. And then you see that translucent tube that injects itself into these crystalline structures. That's what space is supposed to be. It's what that is. It's not a space. It's that structure with that crystalline texture. And you see the geometrical patterns on it. I mean, this is difficult to really even think about it. Look at that. And of course, NASA scrubbed the heck out of this image. It's only on Robert Peternell, The Moon is Your Worst Nightmare, that you see exactly what that is, what it looked like, exactly. See, look how this thing fused into the hill. This, right here. Look, oh shit. Look how it fused like a cardboard cutout. Then you see that symbol, the hand thing. You can see it right there. Because that's the signature of whoever designed this construct. That's his signature. It's a hand. We calling God, might not be even freaking God, but some kind of program or a programmer. A heck of a programmer, because to design something like this, you have to be a heck of a dude, or dudes, more likely, or either a bunch of them, or some intelligent that the universe is the size of his brain, and we are in his mind. Just look at that. I mean, this image has so many weird deals, but nobody dares to talk about it. No John Lear, because this is the livingmoon.com, exactly where John Lear posts his shitty pictures, because they don't look for somebody like R. Peternell or Moonram 1952, an expert in image recovery, and do a kick-ass job showing exactly what this is. See, you can see on this translucent deal, you can see objects inside, or clumps of information. For all I know, that's all that could be, a wire full with information. Look at the facility right there. Look at the roundish facility that has the same shape of a hand. Look, the fingers. Because that's the signature of whoever programmed or designed this thing. So think about this. This translucent deal goes throughout the entire solar system into Earth, through the atmosphere, into the ground, possibly through the ground. But we don't see it. It's a cameras can see it. Because it's vibrating at a certain frequency that our eyes not powerful enough to see this. Information takes longer from the eye through the optic nerve into the brain to process the images. But you can see in the camera a vibration there that we say, oh, that's the camera. No, dude, that's what's there. The camera is seeing what's there. We cannot. See, look at the whole setup. Look at the crystalline thing. They're translucent. They're in front, on top, behind. Next, and there's so many places in there that you can see these dark tubes. These dark, they look like submarines. This deal right here. Look, they're metal, gun-metal color. They look like the color of a handgun. Dark black looking. See, look at that. See how it fused into the white part? Look at that. But you can see these vertical lines, and they are not bent. So this thing is that's the weird part. That's what I'm saying, that these translucent vertical tubes or panels or whatever you want to call them, they are in front of everything, behind, and this whole thing is encased in that. See how they continue into the other, and those things are fused into the surface like a hot knife into butter. And then you see these other strange objects or facilities or equipment, look like equipment to me. Look at that. And of course they're gonna look weird because this is from somebody that is trillions of years ahead of us, that knows everything, and we are his creation, his little program. Just think about that. We just don't know a damn thing. And NASA is not going to tell us, and they probably have no clue either. See, look how this thing fuses into that white part, which is the texture of what's supposed to be the moon's surface. Then look at these tubes that are bent, they are curvy, and they have this very defined geometry on them. I mean, this is not some cuts, corners, but you see the translucent tube is still everywhere in front. I mean, this thing is like you're looking at like something inside a glass case full of glass columns that are all the way in the front, through the back, and to the side. I mean, this is so difficult to really even think about it. But you're looking at it. So might as well start trying to decide what that is. So look at that right there. I mean, and this look like super ancient technology, so advanced but ancient looking. Because that moon is super old, but it's made with some fucking badass technology that we just have no clue how any of that is neither possible or it works or anything. Look at that. Then you see some anomalies that are so difficult to even digest, because they look fuzzy, because they're inside a glassy, crystalline, whatever, membrane. For all I know, that's it could be. It's some kind of crystalline deal that is in membrane, it's energetic, and it's just, you cannot touch it, but it's interacting with everything. And that's some kind of physics that we don't have anything that we can do an